everyone, it's episode 11 of Robbies Cooking Sunday. Now today we are doing rainbow chocolate. Now you might remember last time we did a rainbow something, it was rainbow jelly a couple of weeks ago, and that did end up in a big rainbow jelly splat, which was thoroughly enjoyed, by the way. So I am a little bit worried about this, and I haven't really quite thought through what we're doing, so it's highly experimental, but we shall see how we go. So what you need for this, more than anything else, is to be organised. You need to be organised and have a decluttered work surface. Now, organisation and decluttered are not watchwords in this family, so we've done our best, but yeah, believe it or not, this is slightly more organised than it is usually. So what you need for this is you need some white chocolate. We've got about 300 grams here. Not convinced it's going to be enough, but we shall see. And some food colouring, as many different types as you want. We've got pink, or is that red? That's supposed to be red, isn't it? Red. Yeah. Yellow, green and blue. You need a bain-marie to melt your chocolate in. So there's going to be a big bowl here, and then we've got a saucepan that we're going to put some water in. 4 bowls we've got to melt to colour each type of chocolate, and then just something lined with some greaseproof paper. So we've got a lasagna dish lined with some greaseproof paper. You need some scissors because you will need to snip the end off your squeezy colouring if that's what you've got. And then I think we're probably ready to go. So Robbie is going to start off by opening the chocolate and breaking it up. Now this is quite thin chocolate, so it should be reasonably easy to break up. It's a bit like Willy Wonka, isn't it, opening the chocolate bar, seeing if there's a golden ticket inside. Sadly, I suspect not. Well done, Robbie. And then we need to break that chocolate up. Now this could take quite a while. So Robbie is going to do this, and once it's done, we're going to melt that chocolate in a bain-marie. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2.5 bars of the chocolate and break it up and melt it, and then we're going to attempt tempering the chocolate, which apparently makes it a bit easier to handle. I'm not entirely convinced, but we'll have a go. That means that once that chocolate is melted, we will then take the bowl off the heat and put 1/2 bar, 50 grams of the chocolate in at the end and stir it in at the end, and that's supposed to make it a bit thicker. So that's what we're going to try. So we're going to get on with that. And then we will rejoin you again once the chocolate is melted and ready to be coloured. So we've melted our chocolate. We have it here. We have our bowls. We have our gel colourings. The ends have been snipped and they're ready to go. So we're ready to attempt rainbow chocolate. Wish us luck. Right, so Robbie, what we need to do is we need to get about 1/4 of the chocolate mixture in the bowl and put it into the first bowl. Okay? So you spoon some chocolate mixture into the first bowl. You need to spoon about 1/4 of what's therein. You've got to try and work reasonably quickly with this because the chocolate may melt. How are we doing, Rob? Is that about 1/4? I think that'll be okay, sweetie. Yeah. Okay, so the first food colouring we're going to use is red. So the red food colouring's just there, darling. So this may turn out a bit pinkish with the colour of the chocolate, we will see. But the main thing is it will be a lovely bright colour. I think that's probably fine, sweetheart, to brighten everybody's day. So Robbie's going to now mix it round, going to get the right spoon for the bowl, which is that one. Mix it round, mix, 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 mix. See what colour we end up with. Oh, that's not bad. Get it all mixed in. And then into the dish. Now what we're aiming for is something as close to a stripe as possible in the bottom of the dish. Okay, so we put some in the dish. It can be a diagonal or a horizontal stripe or a splat. A splat is good. Let's see, a bit more of a splat. That's just going to be unicorn poo. We've got a giggle here. I knew that would get a giggle. Cheap laughs. Okay, do you want to try and spread that out a little bit, Robbie? You got more to put in? Right, lovely. Excellent. Wonderful. I'm just going to spread that out a little bit. Lovely. One lovely rainbow chocolate splat there. A nice pinky one. Right, let's move on to yellow. So on to the next bowl. So same again. Put a bit more of the mixture, about the same amount as you did before. We've just got to make sure we've got enough at the end to do the blue at the end. Okay, do you want to do a bit more? The spoonful. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's enough? Yeah, okay, go on, go for it with the yellow then. Get the lid off. Okay, then squirt some yellow in. Perfect. Give it a good mix. Don't worry, we'll find it in a minute. Or not, we will find it now. Okay, good mix round. Oh, fantastic. That's a good yellow. That's a SpongeBob yellow. So, okay, so now we need to... What's that in it? Oh, it's like a bit of foil or something in it. Ooh, yummy. That looks like a bit of foil from the... excuse me. From the packet. Right, okay. Sorry, darling. It's got a bit funny. Let's just put a bit more chocolate in there to mix round with it. Okay, just to mix it round. Right, then we need to. I think we need to get it in the bowl now. So the yellow's a bit lumpy, but that's fine. Right, get it in the bowl with the pink. Get it in the bowl with the pink now. It doesn't matter too much if the colours mix together. It doesn't matter. They don't have to be perfect stripes. We're just going for something that just looks really pretty and bright, and we'll just brighten up everyone's day. Excellent. Okay. I think that's fine, sweetheart. We don't. Otherwise, the other stuff is going to in the bowl. Oh, look at that, yellow and pink. Amazing. Right. Okay. Right. All right. Next one, green. Same again with the green. I want to put there's some wax or some plastic in there. These aren't very clean bowls. As I said, organisation and decluttering are not really the watchwords in this household. We do our best, but not terribly successfully. Right, a bit more chocolate, sweetie. Do you want some help? Right, hang on. Right. Okay, I think that's good. Right, going to put some green in there. Wonderful. Right, give that one a good stir. Oh, that's a good green, isn't it? Okay, and then we need to put it in one of the bits of the dish that hasn't got chocolate already in it. Okay. It's fine. Put it in. Do you want some help? Hang on. Put the... Yeah, it's going to be a splat, but that's okay. It's kind of, it doesn't really matter if it's a splat. Does it? It's colourful chocolate. You can't go wrong with colourful chocolate. What do you reckon, Robbie? Yeah? Lovely. That looks brilliant, Robs. Right, okay. That last one. Now, I've had an idea, Robbie, to save some washing up. You can do the last one in the bowl, can't you? Do you want to do the last blue one in the bowl? In that bowl? Mind a weeny bit more because there's probably actually quite a bit of chocolate. Lovely. Okay, right, mix up the blue. Doesn't matter if the whole contents of the bowl aren't mixed in, and then you can just put the blue where there's no other bits on. Don't completely cover the pink though, so that pink is beautiful. We don't want to cover the pink. There we go. There we are. Bit more blue. A bit more blue. I hope you just get that blue in the areas where there's no other chocolate. There we are. Hey, that was fantastic. It's a bit oceany, that blue, doesn't it? I've not actually got the camera on the thing at all. Right, okay. So we're gonna go and put that in the fridge, and then we're gonna have our tea, and then we're going to try and peel this back from the chocolate, which just sounds like a recipe for disaster, but we will give it a go. And here it is. It looks fabulous. It doesn't matter, does it, Robbie, that it looks like a little bit of a splat? It's supposed to be a bit of a splat, but it doesn't matter because it's a lovely pinky red, green, blue and yellow, and it's absolutely lovely. It tastes of white chocolate, and it's there to brighten up our day, which it has done so. So that's all for today. Join us next week for another episode of Robbie's Cooking Sunday. Bye bye everyone.